Lasciatemi cantare con la chitarra in mano, lasciatemi cantare, sono un italiano. Buongiorno Italia, gli spaghetti al dente e un partigiano come presidente. Con l'autoradio sempre nella mano destra, un canarino sopra la finestra. Buongiorno Italia con i tuoi artisti, con troppa America sui manifesti, con le canzoni, con amore, con il cuore, con più donne, sempre meno suore. Buongiorno Italia, buongiorno Maria, con gli occhi pieni di malinconia, buongiorno Dio, sai che ci sono anch'io. Lasciatemi cantare con la chitarra in mano, lasciatemi cantare una canzone piano piano, lasciatemi cantare perché ne so.
In this section, we will be talking about Italy's geography. The first point to cover is the weather. In Italy, the climate varies considerably from the north to the south of the country. In the north, the climate is harsher, with very cold winters and very hot, particularly humid summers. In the center of Italy, the climate is milder, with a smaller difference in temperature between summer and winter, and a shorter and less intense cold season than in the north. Summers are longer, but the sultriness of the northern cities are mitigated by the sea. In southern Italy and the islands, winters are never particularly harsh, and spring and autumn temperatures are similar to those reached in summer in other areas of the country.
Before continuing, we need to mention where Italy is located. Italy is situated in southern part of Europe. It is a boat-shaped peninsula that extends into the Mediterranean Sea.
The next point is Italy's population. Italy has over 16 million inhabitants, with the fourth largest population in the European Union, and the 23rd largest population in the world. Italy's population density is the fifth highest in the European Union. The highest density is in northwestern Italy. Another section we will talk about is Italy's limits with other countries, even though it's mostly surrounded by seas. Italy is bordered by the Adriatic Sea, the Tyrrhenian Sea, the Ionian and the Mediterranean Sea, and by the countries of France, Switzerland, Austria, and Slovenia to the north.
The next point is about the type of government in Italy. The form of government that has governed the nation for more than 16 years is the parliamentary republic with representative democracy.
Another interesting fact about Italy is that its territorial distribution is very extent, and that it includes a vast majority of mountains and plains, which include volcanoes, rivers and sea, lakes, and islands.
The next point is about the most important cities and region and why Venice is one of the very romantic cities. Florence offers impressive Renaissance architecture, in addition to important works of art. Naples is the most popular city in southern Italy, touring a city full of Baroque and Art Nouveau architecture, historic palace, and a magical settings. Rome has a lot of history museums, works, and especially the Vatican.
As we can know, we are going through difficult times. At what better what to remember some historical events. The legend of the foundation said that the twins Romulo and Remo decided to found a city in the heart of the Seven Hills, what is currently Italy, Rome. They say that to under the present you have to know the past where the importance of history lies. The Italian Revolution of 1848 was born in Rome. We are liberal thinkers and intellectuals come together to the eradicate foreign Austrian rule in the Italian state. After the war against Austria was abandoned, Italians defeated their government and declared a new Roman Republic. This victory was short-lived. However, Italy once again found itself under foreign rule. We continue with my father Andre. We listen to you.
Hi guys, good afternoon. This is a companion. As you say, there are many things to remember in the face of this pandemic. Italy was unveiled in 1861 since the country was made up of several states governed by various European powers. Thanks to the product left by the revolution of 1848, Garibaldi faced cardboard and delivered his free states. In other news, the rise and fall of fascism the 20th century left Italy deeply indebted, and the government and the people divided. This event celebrates on April 25 as the anniversary of liberation today. An important point to touch on is the formation of the Republic after World War II. In 1946, history students acknowledge that this moment marked the beginning of modern Italy as we know it, and the first time in Italy's history when women were given the vote. This was a brief tour of the story of our wonderful Italy, how beautiful it is to travel through times and know that each of the events is remembered today as sometimes important.
Les rêves des amoureux sont comme le bon.
When people go to restaurants in Italy, well, the first meal is usually a big bowl of soups or pasta or rice, and it can be of various types. The second meal is usually meat or fish. Sometimes it depends, like what the person wants, and it's usually served with some accompaniments like some salad or vegetables. And the last plate is dessert, and it can be gelato, better known like ice cream, or tiramisu, or fruits with yogurt, and some type of chocolate at the last meal.
Vegetables are an important part of the meals, especially for the aromas and flavors that the dishes transmit. As for fruits, they're used a various way to eat them, as jellies, to using them in desserts and cake decorations. Italy is a rich wine producer. Some of them are white or red wines. The most famous dish in Italy is pizza. It consists of a dough with tomato sauce, mozzarella, peppers, mushrooms, some sauces, and certain aromatics.
Good morning, I hope you like this tour that we will do in Italy, where you will be present with its the most relevant historical sites and that we cannot be missed on your visits to Italy. We will start the Colosseum. This is the most representative building in all of Rome. Despite over time, it does not lose historical value due to the place of battles and shows in ancient times. We are going to tell you why you should visit the Colosseum. The Colosseum is considered one of the seven wonders of the world. Entering to see the interior in the Coliseum room and knowing its entire history in detail only costs you 12 euros if you are not European, but 7.5 euros if you European. Due to great architecture, they are about 57 meters high, with a curved structure whose radius reaches 188 meters. Well, now we present you another of the most interesting places in Italy, the Sistine Chapel. Located near the Basilica of St. Peter, the chapel is a peculiar rectangular shape. It's one of the greatest treasures of the Vatican, Rome, and world. It's known both for its decoration and for being the place where the popes are chosen. In 1508, Pope Julius II commissioned Michelangelo to decorate the Sistine Chapel, obtaining a result with a monumental creation that broke the molds and patterns of Renaissance art. The reason it's necessary to buy a ticket for the museum, this can be easily done online. If you prefer the company of guide, you can join a group guide tour of the Vatican Museum, which may also include St. Peter's Basilica, or you can also book the Vatican Museum's private tour. Now, my partner Marco is telling to you about the Vatican and St. Peter's Basilica.
Thank you very much, Annette. Well, now I will tell you on the Vatican and the Vatican City. The Vatican City is the current state of the Pope and the temporary existence of the City Pope, head of the Catholic Church throughout the world. Located within City Rome in Italy, the Vatican is the smallest state in the world. Outside the Vatican itself, 13 buildings in Rome in the Castle Gandolfo, the Pope's summer residence, he also enjoys territorial rights. Something you will need to know is the tank tops and the pants or short skirts, here, are not allowed within the Vatican borders. Okay, now I talk about the Peter Basilica. It's one of the holiest symbols of Christianity and one of the largest churches in the world. The construction of the new Basilica began in 1506, and when the old Basilica has been demolished, when finished in 106,026. Now, visiting the St. Peter Basilica is an unforgettable experience in Rome. Visitors should not miss the climb and the top of the dome, where an impressive view of St. Peter's Square awaits them, and if the day is clear from the most of the city. Now, climbing to the top can be a bit oppressive for some, as the last part of the climb is a narrow and steep spiral staircase.
Hello, my name is Francisco. I will tell you about the most famous people in Italy, or two who have been. One of the main ones that I think we all know is Leonardo da Vinci. Was a genius who was born in 1452 in Vinci and died in 1519 in Ambush. Today, we see Leonardo da Vinci as the symbol of the Renaissance. Was authentic humanist man, painter, scientist, philosopher, architect, mathematician, poet, diplomat, astronomer, or sculptor. Without forgetting his legacy that allowed numerous discoveries in the field of optics, anatomy, hydrodynamics, or civil engineering. He's a big, very big, the Italian culture. If they are not fans of the Renaissance, I imagine that they are sports, so I suppose they ever heard of Francesco Totti? Well, if not today, I'm going to tell you Francesco Totti is an Italian footballer born in 1976 in Rome. Currently, he continues to play for the Roma team and is with more than 40 years an exceptional player faithful to his team. Iconic captain of the team AS Roma. Francesco Totti, his numbers with his team were impressive throughout his career, which were 306 goals in scoring in 777 matches in the since 1973, the year in which he began his professional career in Rome. He has only left his team to join the Italian national team in the different World Cups. In addition to having been world champion with Italy in 2006, he is included in the list of the 100 best living soccer players.
Hello, my name is Ram. And the next to my friend Francisco. Today I will tell you about Andrea Bocelli. He was born in Lajatico, a small town in the Tuscan countryside in Italy. At the early age of 6, he began his piano studies. They continued with the flute and saxophone. At the age of 12, he lost his sight due to a soccer accident that caused a cerebral hemorrhage, aided to a congenital glaucoma. Far from frustrating her artistic ambitions, Andrea Lindner served as an engine to move forward based on great determination and willpower. This led him to great musical works. He became one of the most famous in Italy at the great sings. Today he has made many collaboration with other artists who and admire and respect for him for his history and the vision problem. Andrea has interpreted many genres, but the one that has most stood in is the opera. Roberto Benigni is a renowned actor, member of the new generation of Italian comedians who began to emerge in the early 90s. Roberto began his acting career in experimental theater, where he developed a comic facet that he would take advantage of in his later career, but in the theater as in movies and television, music. In '75, he began working for the big screen as an actor and screenwriter. In his role as an actor, he assumed roles of diverse consideration that went largely unnoticed.